Hey guys, Jules here from Behind the Cork for another edition of Weekend Wine. What's in your glass? Last weekend we were moving, so I missed last weekend's episode. However, this week I wanted to bring you guys something special, something just released into the market. Great summer sipper. So as you can see, I've been downgraded a little bit into the basement. It's all good. We got the wine cellar in the back. Wine bottles got to go in this week. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to tasting more wine up in the Niagara and the Lake region. So I'll bring you guys many more tastes and samplers from the Niagara region. If you guys want me to taste certain wines, by all means, please DM me. I'll be more than glad to go visit the winery and taste the wines for you. Stay tuned. However, I plan to bring you guys weekly sessions or bi-weekly sessions of my ratings and visits to a lot of the wineries in the region, Beamsville all the way to Niagara-on-the-Lake. So very excited for that. So stay tuned for that to come. It's going to give you a rundown of each of the wineries, the different wines they produce, the quality, what to expect, when to go, and so on. I'm excited to bring that to you guys on a bi-weekly basis. I'm going to say I'm still ironing out the details, but stay tuned for that. So this week, just released. So if you guys are familiar with Prosecco from Northern Italy, great summer sipper wine, sparkling, beautiful flavors, great acidity. The long-awaited Prosecco Rosé has finally been released. In Ontario here, the LCBO, I think it last week or the week before, has finally arrived. In the US, I think they started getting the bottles this past spring. I've been waiting, excited to finally try. I love Prosecco. They finally were able to get on board, and because of all the craze of rosé wine, they combined the two and are now producing a Prosecco that is rosé. There are many other producers. I'm going to show you one of my favorites. Inexpensive, beautiful flavors. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to open it live here, live on video with you guys. So let's get right to it. So what I'm talking about today is La Marca. I think I've probably tasted this bottle in a showcase in one of my past episodes. One of my favorites. So the standard Prosecco from La Marca, you're going to get bright acidity, green apple, pear, honey, just beautiful, a slight sweetness to it. Great Prosecco all around. I'm excited that they finally produced a rosé. I haven't tasted it, so I'm excited to do that for you guys right now. So let's get right to it. Oh, before we do that, so in general, Prosecco is made with a Glera grape. Produces some bright acidity, vibrant. The rosé is produced with the same Glera grape, however, also produced with a Pinot Nero or Pinot Noir, 15-20%. And again, it's to get that rosé, it's left to ferment on the skins a little bit, so it extracts some of that color. So what I'm expecting to see here, because of the Pinot Nero, the Pinot Noir, if you know Pinot Noir, you're gonna get cherries, berries. I'm expecting to get some sort of berry flavor in the Prosecco, but I'm excited because I know initially I love the green apple and the lime flavors here, and I'm excited to see what this gives. So let's give this a try right away. So first off, I want to give you guys a quick tip. So in a Prosecco, this is still dripping here because I just got it out of the fridge, nice and cold, beautiful. Bottle of Prosecco has about 50 pounds of pressure, 50 psi, so very high in compared to champagne, which has between 80 and 90 psi. So you want to be and you want to be careful with that, because at times as you release this wire here, there could potentially be a risk that the cork goes flying. So you never want to. I've seen some videos on Instagram. There are people opening it this way and getting that cork right in the mouth. So you don't want to do that. So you always want to point away. You always want to point up, away from any chandelier or anything like that. So you want to give it a quick spin here. Get it right open. There you go. Normally it should just stay in place. So we get that open. So another trick now, it depends. I know sometimes maybe people shake the bottle the way it's brought up, the people that's at the table, transferring it from one person to another. You get the tendency maybe to get things stirred up in here, and you pop the bottle, and everything goes flying. So in order to avoid that, I know it's, when you're celebrating, it's a beautiful thing. However, you want to preserve this. You don't want it to go all over the place unless it's a very inexpensive sparkling wine and you just want to shower everybody, and that's fine. In this case, what you want to do is you want to preserve it. So what I typically do is you always want to get the bottle at 45 degrees. In case it starts to basically burst out, the 45 degrees lets it calm down and doesn't give that same effect. Holding it upright is just going to shoot upwards. Again, this is an event of somebody shook it, or somebody, the bottle has been agitated, but you always want to open a bottle at 45, less tendency to have that effect. Then what you want to do is, if you pop it, you're likely going to get that bursting effect. So what you want to do here, again, if you want to preserve the champagne or the Prosecco, you want to turn it very slowly, and you can see right away here, I'm going to hold it because it has a tendency to fly. It just comes off right away because of the pressure. And what you want to do is you just want to get it slowly, and all you typically get is the fume. So now you could see the bubbles, and typically what ends up happening is if I hold the bottle upright, the bubbles will accumulate quickly enough and burst out of the bottle. In this case, holding it at 45, you're just going to get that subtle bubble effect, and then once it's done, you have beautiful, no loss whatsoever. So let's get right into it. Again, excited here. Let's take a look at this color. Just beautiful, just very, very light pink. Get it for a sniff. Oh, wow, this is super. So as I suspected, you get this berry aroma sensation. Nice. So I want to say I'm getting raspberry. I'm still getting that, vibrant acidity, beautiful grape. It has this slight herbaceousness to it. The zesty lime is still there in the background, but I can definitely taste the Pinot Nero and just the berry fruits, the cherry, subtle cherry flavors. This, my friends, definitely adds. Yeah, definitely adds a beautiful addition, beautiful flavors to the original Prosecco. It's not overpowering in terms of rosé. It's not sweet. It's still dry. It just gives this berry finish as it goes down. And honestly, I think I bought a few bottles here because I had a hard time finding them. So if you guys can find it, please. Pick up at least a couple of bottles. Pick up the regular one as well, because like I said, La Marca is my favorite. My friends, this is something else. Beautiful with a spritzer as well. Beautiful with some orange juice, mimosas, just incredible in the morning or at brunch. This is a great addition as well. But by all means, guys, this is something should not be passed. And I'm just going to give this another sip here. Yeah, so the acidity is still very present, and with the Glera grape, it just makes the mouth water, and then that cherry finish. So hopefully you guys like that. For this week, hopefully it's sunny this weekend for you guys where you guys are at, so you guys could take advantage of this. Like I said, many more producers out there. La Marca seems to be the one of my most favorite Proseccos out there. $19.95. I think the regular Prosecco is $17.95. It's Canadian dollars. Hard to go wrong at that price. This is a beautiful, just serving this before any meal or after is just beautiful. Now that we can finally start having people over, this will be a great introduction to your meal, to your supper, to your event, and so on. So that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Many more episodes to come. Like I said, I'm going to be covering the Ontario and Niagara-on-the-Lake region, so many more wines to come your way. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Let me know what you think about this bottle as well. And other episodes, if you like this episode, I have many more, about the 36 episodes that I brought to you guys, so catch those as well. Tasting reviews in different wines, different grapes. Again, Glera grape, Pinot Nero, just beautiful combination. Prosecco from northern Italy. Jules here from behind the cork. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers.